Prime Minister Narendra Modi returns home after completing his highly productive five-nation visit, ensuring support for India's bid for NSG membership along with a number of pacts and wide-range talks on bilateral issues and matters of regional and global concern were the highlights. BJP President Amit Shah said an unprecedented strategic and diplomatic success has been achieved during Prime Minister's five-nation tour. He said a prosperous and strong India under Prime Minister Modi's leadership is making its presence felt across the world. He added Prime Minister's call to isolate the countries sponsoring terrorism is also receiving support across the world. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley says courts cannot perform the functions of executive and the independence of the two will have to be strictly maintained. Speaking at a function in National Capital, Jaitley says if the judiciary fails to act, the executive cannot take up that role on the plea that there are mounting pending cases. A Delhi court will pronounce the quantum of sentence to 5 convicts in the Danish women gang rape case today. The court on 6th of June had held all the 5 guilty of gang rape, dacoity, kidnapping, wrongful confinement and criminal intimidation. The Danish woman was gang raped near New Delhi railway station in January 2014 after she sought directions to her hotel in Paharganj area. An SIT court in Ahmedabad will pronounce the quantum of sentence for the 24 convicted in the Gulbarg Society massacre of 2002. Earlier on 2nd of June, the SIT court convicted 24 people and acquitted 36. The University Grants Commission has constituted a 5-member committee for pay revision of academic staff of universities and colleges. The pay revision committee will be chaired by UGC member Professor V.S. Chauhan and it will submit its report in 6 months. The Bombay High Court to resume hearing on the petition filed by Phantom Films, one of the producers of the movie Udta Punjab. Earlier, the court had asked the censor board to explain why it is insisting on deletion of Punjab signboard in the film Udta Punjab. Board insisted 13 changes suggested by its revising committee before its release on 17th of June. Heavy rains witnessed over coastal Karnataka and Kerala. Rains and thundershowers lashed parts of Uttar Pradesh. Jhansi was the hottest place in the state. Southwest monsoon advanced to parts of coastal Andhra Pradesh and Rayalaseema region. As per the Met Department, monsoon will reach Odisha in the second week of June. Meanwhile, some heat wave conditions in Rajasthan, with Churu recording the highest temperature, were witnessed. Hot day in Delhi with maximum temperature 41.1 degrees Celsius. US President Barack Obama formally endorses Hillary Clinton as the Democratic Party's presidential nominee. Praising her, he says Clinton is the most qualified to hold the high office. A Maldives court has convicted the country's former vice president, Ahmed Adib, and sentenced him to 15 years in prison for masterminding a plot to kill the president by exploding a bomb on his speedboat last year. Adib must have to serve a total of 25 years in jail. Adib is the 4th high-profile politician to be jailed on terrorism charges. India has rejected Google's plans to put Indian cities, tourist spots, hills and rivers in an application which allows exploration through 360 degrees panoramic and street-level imagery. The Home Ministry has conveyed to Google that its plan to cover India through the Google Street View is rejected. Security establishment got wary of allowing such image capturing. In badminton, Saina Nehwal and Kidambi Srikanth are through to the quarterfinals of the Australian Open Super Series badminton tournament. Saina Nehwal will take on Ratchanik Itanon of Indonesia in quarterfinal, while Srikanth will next face Korean qualifier Kwong Hee-ho. In hockey, Champions Trophy hockey tournament has kicked off in London today. India will take on Germany in its first match with an eye on preparing for the Rio Olympics later this year. Stage is all set for the Euro 2016 Football Championship to begin from today. French President Hollande has vowed to take all necessary measures to ensure trouble-free conduct of the tournament, despite strikes and street protests over the French government's controversial labour reforms. Rafael Nadal will miss Wimbledon after failing to recover from the wrist injury, which also forced his early withdrawal from the French Open. The Spanish star announced on his Facebook page, Nadal has been champion on 9 occasions after injuring a tendon in his left wrist after just 2 rounds.